Hello. Hello. Who's here? I'm going to wait a bit to see if anyone jumps in. Check out my toys for a second. How y'all guys doing? Anybody else not doing shit tonight? I hear you. I'm going to give it just a few minutes. Who's here? Say hi. I can't tell. Thanks for joining me, though. It's going to be a fun time. I've been wanting to show off some of my vinyl for a while, and we're gonna do that. I am back in Texas. I was in Hollywood for a few weeks working on some top secret stuff. Well, I got a lot of cool vinyl to show off here for you guys. Hopefully more than 3 people show up. If not, then I want to be hanging out with you fine fellers. First off, is there any music or any bands or any movies or anything that you have seen or heard recently that maybe I should check out? Let me know. Let me know down there. Right in the live chat. I'm going to get toasty before I get started. We have 4 people watching right now. EA. 4 lonely souls with nothing to do this Saturday night. Way High Chevy, what's up, Dag? I'm glad to have you back. I don't know if you were on the last live stream, but I've seen you commenting and whatnot. I appreciate you watching and interacting and all that kind of shit. Well, let's see. I'm gonna get started with some of my rare stuff for you that I've collected over the years. This one right here took me a good while to find. It took me about 12 years to find this damn thing. But I found it finally on some Discog. I guess this old dude was selling a bunch of stuff, and he did not realize what he had, and I got it for like $12. But that's whenever Dee Dee Ramone from the Ramones went rap, he put out this single called Funky Man. I don't know if you've heard Dee Dee King as he went by Dee Dee Ramone, but he put out a really interesting rap song, and this is the 12-inch single. It's actually a promo copy on top of that to add to the rareness. I tried selling it a few times and I was in a bind, but I was never able to part with it. I also have his full length that he put out, but that one's a reissue. It's still pretty cool. Okay, so we got Way High Chevy watching. We got about 6 people right now. We got my brother Paul Gonzalez. I'm a fan of Jamie Harris from Austin. Just released a live album. I'll have to check that out. I have not heard that one. This one's cool right here. I'm trying to track down all of his stuff. This one is still sealed. It's original. I first heard this dude on the Road Racers soundtrack. If you've ever seen that movie, Road Racers, funky. Yeah, this guy knows. Anyways, the soundtrack to the movie Road Racers, which was part of the Rebel Highway series, which I covered one of those movies, The Cool and the Crazy. You can go check that out. It's called Ralph Bakshi's only live action movie. Cool dude, cool movie. Anyways, as part of that was also a movie called Road Racers, which was Robert Rodriguez's second movie, Salma Hayek's first movie in America, David Arquette's first leading role, William Sadler's in it, blah, 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 John Hawkes. Anyway, Hazel Atkins had a song that was featured heavily through that. And this right here is pretty damn rare. This has been in package since before I was born. I'm probably going to open it because it is kind of damaged. I don't know if you can see, but there's some water damage to it, but it's still pretty dang cool. And I also got his latest or his last release, I should say. I think this is his last one. It's definitely one of them. The dude from the Cramps started a record label specifically to put out Hazel Adkins music. Pretty crazy. Okay, moving on. We have Millions of Dead Cops right here. This is actually a misprinted cover. It's supposed to be black. If you read in his autobiography, Dave Dicker's autobiography, he talks about how these came off the press and they got a pretty good deal on them. I just so happen to have one, and it's autographed by founding members. See right here, and in the back there. Pretty cool. These autographs don't really go for much. They tour all the time, but pretty cool little record nonetheless. This one may be the rarest, one of the rarest of my collection. And this one I have been looking for my whole life, pretty much. Crispin Glover put out a record. I don't know if y'all remember that. Crispin Glover. This one's called The Big Problem, The Solution. The solution equals Let It Be. It's pretty weird, man. There's like a whole story to this album. If you like follow the clues, and you're supposed to decipher some shit. There's even a phone number on here that you're supposed to call and figure it out. And according to Mr. Glover himself, I think like 5 people have figured it out that called the number when it was still active. It's not active anymore, but that's a pretty rare one right there. I even have the booklet that came with it, which is also chock full of clues and whatnot. Pretty cool. This one was really hard to track down. That is beautiful. One of my favorite bands, if you watch the channel, you'll know, is Sunflower Bean. Great band. I got their every time. I'm a kind of fangirl out on them. Good, great band from New York. I've seen them a handful of times. Here I have their cover EP that they put out. It's out of print and it is autographed. And it's also on this pretty green vinyl. I don't know if you can see that. Oh shit, I should probably do something about that. Pretty green vinyl there. It is gorgeous. Sunflower Bean, I highly recommend them. Great little indie band, if you will. Their career, they've done stuff from stoner rock to indie rock to dream pop. These guys are all over the place, and they're really amazing. Highly recommend Sunflower Bean. I did a video on them under the My Favorite Band series. Check them out. Another full little collection I sort of have going here that took me a while to find is the albums from Jim Carroll. You guys know Jim Carroll, Basketball Diaries, that fella. I managed to track down most of them here. Dry Dreams, pretty interesting. That's a good album. I think that's his last one. This one right here, though, that's where it's at. I Write Your Name from Jim Carroll. That's the shit. And I have here a test copy with different. Actually, if you look close, some of the tracks are titled different than they are in the back of the album. Pretty interesting little tidbit. I have most of his books too, but this is the one everyone knows. This is the one with all the Basketball Diaries bangers on it right there. Good shit. Okay, let's move on to some soundtracks, shall we? Sticking with Basketball Diaries and Jim Carroll. I finally got this bad boy recently. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at young Leo there. The things he did in this movie. Okay, so this is cool. It has like the typical, it's like a record store day situation. You got the whole fold out, you got the whole game there, you got Mocky Mock, you got everyone going on there. And the vinyl itself is pretty cool because it is a nice basketball orange. It's a 2-disc set. It has all of the tracks we came to know and love from Basketball Diaries. One hell of a soundtrack, if you ask me. What are some of your favorite soundtracks? Let me know down there. Oh, thanks for sticking around, guys. We got that one guy, Way High Chevy, Paul Gonzalez. Who else is here? There's more people watching. Say hello. Did Suburbia ever release a soundtrack? I Want Some Pony. We all do. There was not an official soundtrack release to that. If there was, I believe it's super rare. I don't remember ever seeing that on CD or nothing. But I know, I think that Pony track did get recorded at some point, if I'm not mistaken. The Man Invisible, I believe so. Moving on to soundtracks that I absolutely love. Angus. Everyone knows that one, correct? No? Yes? I did a video on this on the channel as part of my favorite movies. Angus, great movie, especially if you grew up with that shit. Look at that. I had this on CD, and it's basically the same packaging for the most part, but we do get a cool little fold out here. You got the whole crew there. That's pretty cool. Super 90s shit. And the inside, it's whatever. And then, of course, to match with the theme here, this one is on this really thick 180 gram blue vinyl. There we go. Translucent vinyl. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Good Lord. Any fans of Angus out there? This has some great tracks, man. The Riverdales, first time I heard the Riverdales was on this soundtrack. Has that great, that great catchy little Goo Goo Dolls track, that Green Day track, of course. The Riverdales and Love Spit Love. Dance Hall Crashers, too. Classic soundtrack. Sorry, taking some time to put these up. I don't want to leave my shit lying around. All right, moving on with soundtracks. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Now, here we go. If you ever have a lady over or, whoever that you're trying to swoon, put this bad boy on. It's pretty cool. They dug up a bunch of pictures I'd never seen, and they're all HD. We got Michael Coppola over here blowing up the dishes, and you got Christina Applegate's unibrow on full display. And this one's another cool little fold out. Where back in the day, you remember these movies had cartoon intros. Well, we get the cartoon intro on the internet. Yeah, we got for Babysitter. That is pretty cool. And in the movie, if you remember, when Sue decides if she wants to get a job or not, or like stay at home or whatever, they flip a pizza, and that pizza is called Mama Celeste, I believe. I thought that was a fake pizza. I didn't know that was a real thing. I actually had one of those when I was in LA recently. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. And then, so to keep with the theme of the movie, instead of side A or B, we have Mama Celeste side A and B. Their side B is the back of the box. Pretty cool. And plus, look at that clown dog splatter. Oh, that clown dog splatter. Oh, shit. Everything in life should be clown dog splatter. Moving on with soundtracks. That's a pretty obvious pick, but damn, is this a good one still. And the selling point on this one is, the 180 gram vinyl. I love it. But look at that. That's just... Ooh. I was like, Pulp Fiction soundtrack on vinyl? Okay. Walmart exclusive? Okay. Yellow vinyl? Got me. All right, let's do it. This one is pretty cool right here. They reissued this. I've been looking for it for years. The original one's super hard to find. But War God put it out recently. And it's the entire score. If you remember that score, it is amazing. Put this thing on whenever you're doing anything. And it's just like the perfect background music. And again, with that splatter, it is so awesome. Look at that. That bumblebee splatter. Woo, boy. And it's cool. You remember in the movie, there's that centerpiece where they're at that park and it's like the circle structure. Well, that's like right in the middle. That's the middle of the record. It's pretty sweet. Oh, this thing's awesome. I'm going to throw this on later. Whew. To run through some classics real quick, let me just run through some old ones. Empire Strikes Back. You gotta have it. This one is in great condition. It has all the pages and everything. Beautiful. Midnight Cowboy, one of my all-time favorite movies. Great fucking soundtrack. Nilsson, everyone knows that song. And again, Pretty in Pink, another great soundtrack. Suzanne Vega, oh my god. Plus, it's just, I just love that film. Good shit. One of the first records I ever got, my brother got this for me when I turned 16. 16 Candles. Must have that amazing Thompson Twin song. If You Were Here, go get it. If for that track alone. Great shit. So I have a few more soundtracks here. It's nothing, too outrageous. Nothing really I should mention, I suppose. One thing, okay, let's check this out. Let's go on to some more specialty wax here. Infectious Grooves. This was the first time this was released in America, and it is beautiful. I got it for Christmas a few years ago. If you ever were interested in Infectious Grooves, these dudes, members eventually went on to form Suicidal Tendencies, and then, the dude that played bass for this band went on to be in Metallica and whatnot. The guitarist, the Infectious Groove, was on Corey Feldman's first album, the track Feeling Funky. Amazing shit. As far as funk or groove, metal or whatever have you, this is where it's at. This is shit. And Infectious Grooves, also the band at the end of Encino Man. Yeah. Let me catch up with the comments here. Oh yeah, hang on to that. Wait, hi Chevy. I plan on hanging on. Okay, let's see. Buck a piece pizza? What? Did the man take Encino Woman down, Stunch? No, dude, I took it down because I heard that if y'all didn't know, there's a sequel to Encino Man. Encino Man, where Infectious Grooves made an appearance. There's a sequel to it called Encino Woman, and I tracked it down after like a literal lifetime, and I put it on my channel, and it got a good response. So it was fun. But looking deeper into it, putting full movies on your channel is a big no-no on YouTube. They can just take your shit down. Your entire channel can disappear like that. And considering that it is a Disney movie, I just didn't want to take any chances. I finally hit that 1,000 sub mark, and I wasn't going to risk it for fucking Encino Woman. However, I will be uploading a bunch of movies that are just nowhere. I will be uploading them on my other personal channel. I won't be getting any of those hits or anything, but I feel there's some stuff y'all should see. There's a lot of rare Corey Haim movies and Encino Woman and some other shit like that I'll be sharing with y'all guys. Yeah, thanks for watching, man. That's cool that someone saw it. Horrible movie, but interesting stuff. Encino Woman. Anyways, that was the Infectious Grooves. I need to show you this real quick because this one is on glow in the dark, and it is pretty cool. Okay, moving right along. Classic. If you haven't heard Daniel Johnson, hi, how are you? These are the tapes that they put. I wasn't even going to show you this one, but it was down here at my feet for some reason. Here you go. That's pretty cool. No, it's very easy to find. Yeah. This one's pretty cool. It's a Record Day exclusive, of course. Record Store Day exclusive, I should say. It's the reissue of Triple Live, Mother Goose, and Budokan. Pretty cool shit, man. I've seen Green Jelly more times than I can count. I recently caught them at Bill's storefront in Hollywood, and I just had to get my hands on this when I saw they re-released it. And I believe this one too is on. I don't know. I think that's glow in the dark. That's pretty sweet though. Shit. Staticky. Let's see. That's a great record. Yes, it is. I love to see a video on different bands who featured and playing in films. Yeah, I've been working on a few things like that. I've been wanting to do like when horror movies had tie-in songs and stuff. I was recently watching Spellcaster. You guys remember Spellcaster? Anyone? That movie Spellcaster. Adam Ant's in it. I remember watching it when I was a kid, and I completely forgot what it was called. I could have sworn it was a fucking witchcraft movie. And so for years, I've been convinced there's a lost witchcraft movie, but no, it's this movie called Spellcaster. It's pretty crazy. But that one gave me the idea because the whole movie starts off is they filmed this Romanian castle, and so they have this chick running around singing the intro to the whole song. It's pretty crazy. So I was like, that'd be a cool video, because that happened a lot back in the day. Remember the Waxworks rap? There was the Bop Until You Drop, the Monster Squad rap. There was a whole bunch of shit. And Cannibal Corpse, Ace Ventura. There you go. Oh shit, yes, he was in an episode of Northern Exposure too. Who? Northern Exposure. You're not going to get me in that rabbit hole, not just yet. Let's see. One of my favorite groups of all time. Right here. I got most of their stuff. I think I have most of their vinyl. We got Adam Ant. There you go. He was wait. Yeah, you're talking about what? Oh, Adam Ant was in Northern Exposure? Oh shit. Maybe you are gonna get me in this rabbit hole a bit sooner. I'm gonna have to go look that up. Northern Exposure, what a fucking weird show. Anybody else remember watching Northern Exposure when you were a kid because you knew it was supposed to be funny and you're just like, what is the joke here? I don't get it. Here we go. Flocka Seagulls. Love this group. I saw them a few years ago. I got their entire collection right here. Great fucking band. Underrated band. This album right here. This is the shit. Listen. Go check out Listen right away. This one is basically unlistenable. This album is horrible. Dream Come True. It's basically, it's not even Flocka Seagulls at that point. This one right here is cool. I just got this in LA. Never Again, The Dancer. Go check that track out, the dance mix. It is ahead of its time. And these are just all these rare singles, Modern Love is Automatic. Pretty sweet. But yeah, I love Flocka Seagulls. You gotta give them a shot. There's way more there than Iran, If I can give you a few suggestions, I'm going to throw a few suggestions out there of bands I feel everyone should be listening to. Anna of the North. If you haven't heard Anna of the North, go do it right now. I believe she is Scandinavian or something, New Zealand. I don't know, something like that. I honestly forget. But she is amazing. This album's a bit older, but it is really, really good. Anna of the North. This album, I believe, is called, it's self-titled, if I'm not mistaken. Go check it out right away. There's a track called Lovers. Perfect track. Always, another great band from Canada. I wonder what these guys are up to, if they're ever going to come back or what the hell's going on. Always is a great fucking band. A buddy of mine once told me that they look like a band that should be in Bob's Burgers. And then, yeah, they kind of do. Tracks I recommend is man, what's that fucking track called? Dreams Tonight. Yeah, Dreams Tonight's a great one. In Undertow, Already Gone, but me, I would say Dreams Tonight. That's their big hit. Beautiful, beautiful song, beautiful record. Look at that. It's yellow. Always check them out. Next, we got Dive. Dive is a great band. This thing is heavy. This is like, it's like 4 records or something. This is their second album. This is the Izar. They had a track on that song. They had a track on that show Maniac, and a few movies recently. I think I heard them. Anyways, but this is a beautiful record. I'd open it up, but there's a lot going on in there, and it's not like a specific color or anything. Worthy tracks: Out of Mind, Waste of Breath, Healthy Moon, and if I had to pick, I'd say Dopamine. Dive, amazing band. Check them out. Oh shit. Fucking up over here, guys. Check them out immediately. And I have their latest album here, Deceiver. Great, great band. Dive. That is DIIB. A classic group that I've just fell in love with over the past 4 or 5 years is New Zealand's The Bats. They are on Flying Nun Records, which is a really cool label, classic label from New Zealand. All of that music out there, all that pop from the 80s that none of you guys know about, exists, and you should go check it out. So many great bands. The Clean, there was, what's that fucking band called? I forget. There's a lot of good, a lot of good shit. Go check out Flying Nun Records. Sneaky Feelings, that's the name. Sneaky Feelings. The Clean. There's all kinds of good, bands. This one's The Bats. This is their debut right here. Go check it out. The Bats. Tracks here are Block of Wood, Mid City Team, Miss These Things. Oh my God, Miss These Things from The Bats. Get you right in the feels. The Bats. I also have one of their latest albums, when it's still pretty old, The Law of Things. Their stuff is so hard to find. So every time I see a Bats record, I know I'm going to get it. Amazing group. If you're into what would become later known as like college rock or like early shoegaze in America, this was all happening back in New Zealand by these groups that were just so amazing. And one guy decided to start a label and put it all out. And I'm glad he did. Another really great band, Craft Spells. Any fans of Craft Spells out there? No, that's cool. This dude just kind of put this record out over his Bandcamp. I'm glad I got a copy. It's called Idle Labor. Tracks to here, After the Moment, For the Ages, Party Talk, You're Tuned. So many good bands. I mean, so many good tracks here from this group. Another band that is just MIA. I have no idea what's going on. It's been a while since I looked them up. Maybe I should do that. Craft Spells. All right, guys. I'm just going to go through a few more here for you. I cannot not show you my David Bowie records, right? I only have a couple, but when it comes to David Bowie, I pretty much love it all, but there's only a few that I want to get my hands on, you know what I mean? And Heathen is definitely one of them. Oh, look at that. Heathen is definitely, I'd say, my second favorite David Bowie record, if not my first at times. This one hits hard, man. This is the shit. And check out this vinyl. This one's cool. I don't know what they call it, but it looks like someone threw up. Pretty cool. Heathen by David Bowie. Oh my God. Beautiful, beautiful album. Everyone go check it out if you haven't heard that particular David Bowie album. And of course, we got Black Star right here. I don't want to fuck up that packaging, so I barely opened this thing. I found this at Amoeba Records before they shut down. I found a lot of cool stuff at Amoeba. Luckily, I got this thing for only like $30 or so. It's pretty damn good. I don't really have to tell you how good Black Star is, right? I mean, shit. But my favorite David Bowie record, I'd say this one is The Next Day. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Look at that. I love that packaging. This Heroes album cover just really, this is the one with, Where Are We Now? This has all the jams. The Next Day, that song is so good. Anyway, I just wanted to show off my David Bowie's. You got to show off the Bowie if you got to. Let's see. I'll just go through a few more here. Ryan Adams. Everyone hates Ryan Adams, right? I have his Taylor Swift album that he covered right here. He did way better than Taylor Swift. I got a bunch of Ryan Adams. He kind of got canceled or whatever, but if you're getting rid of your Ryan Adams, let me know. I got this one also at Amoeba. Oh shit. Where is this? I gotta show you something. This is pretty cool. Riff Raff Peach Panther. Now I have maybe seen one of these in the wild, and it took some searching to find this one. It came with a badass poster that's actually hung up over here above my bed. Big Riff Raff fan, especially Peach Panther. If you're not into Riff Raff, this is a good place to start. It's not as heavy duty as some of his other stuff. But a Riff Raff, very underrated. People hate him. I love Riff Raff. Here we got, moving on with some hip hop, we got Deltron 3030. This is a beautiful album. This is 4 records right here. Everyone should have a copy of this. As well as Midnight Marauders from Tribe Called Quest. That is another must have for everybody who is into this kind of stuff. I recently got this one, super rare. I filmed a unboxing, which is coming out Monday. But I'll go ahead and share this now with you guys. We have a Cottonmouth Kings #7, first time on vinyl. That's pretty cool. It's on green vinyl, but it's nothing too spectacular. If you want to see it, check out the live stream. I unbox it. I go through the whole packaging. But this is pretty cool. A nice little rarity, oddity, whatever. It's pretty interesting they put this on vinyl. Okay, this one right here. That's a rare one right there. Strap-Ons, punk band from San Antonio, Texas. Eventually turned into Complete Control. I got it autographed by the entire group on out-of-print vinyl on Charged Records. Had this thing for about 20 years, bouncing around my record collection, completely getting flopped around. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Rare punk gem right there. Oh, man. Slow Dive, their debut right there, Slovaki. Ooh, man. Everyone should give this one a sniff and a listen. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and save the rest of these for another vinyl live stream. I still have some rare stuff going on. I still have some soundtracks. Still got stuff on the walls I need to show you fellas. But yeah, so I'll be ending this right now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Keep up with the channel. I like doing these live streams. They're kind of random. I just like hanging out with you guys. It's always good to, see who's watching. Slevin Garganera, thanks for watching, buddy. Almighty Seaver, I love that name. Thank you for watching. House of Black Lanterns, thank you so much for watching. Paul Gonzalez, as usual, thank you for watching. Way High Chevy, all you guys, so awesome. So I was recently in Hollywood working on a top secret project with Mr. Feldman, and I'll be sharing a lot of pictures from then and whatnot. But one thing I can show you real quick is Pennywise fell. He fell off the shelf. Look at that. That is a laser disc autographed by Corey Feldman. And that is Rock and Roll High School Forever. You can check out my documentary about this movie, Forever, The Untold Story of Rock and Roll High School Forever, right now on youtube.com/StaunchTV. You're already there. Just go ahead and check it out. And if you can like this and share it and comment, subscribe, all of that stuff helps. Find me on Instagram at Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy. Find me on Twitter at Staunch TV, Reddit Staunch TV, Facebook Staunch TV. Find me and let's hang out. Look at that right there. To Adon, keep on rocking. Corey Feldman. That is awesome. Anyways, guys, it has been a blast hanging out, talking with you fellers. Let's do this again. I'm going to try to do this at least once a week, maybe. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Maybe I was too boring with you fellers. I don't know if you want to look at my records. Maybe I should show you all my toys next time. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Thanks.